and good morning everyone on YouTube. So glad to see you guys here, and there I pressed the wrong button, apologies. Good morning Steve and Bob there, the other 8 guys, I don't see your names, and then obviously we've got a whole host of guys here on Discord, Uncle John, Ricardo, Peter, Kevin, Robert and George. Some of them are flying with. I'll just let it pan across. Not everybody seems to be connected yet, so it's coming. We'll probably populate that side soon. Yeah, so we're doing some Greek island hopping with Fix 18 this morning. I'm not testing anything per se, but if I do notice something, I will obviously make a note. So good morning, Andrew and Tommy as well. Guys, then before we start, on another good note, I updated the SAM this morning. So SAM Ground Services is absolutely incapable of discerning the correct individual load numbers, but as a sum total, it's spot on this morning. So I hope they keep it this way now. So I'm not going to bother and worry too much. I'll obviously mention it to them. It's detecting the numbers incorrectly when you go to your load screen, but that's on the individual basis. At least when they add everything up, the numbers tally up, you know. So it's working at this moment in time, and I'm happy it did my load for me. I love the animations. I love the rest of this whole SAM story, and so I can't complain. It's just very interesting, you know, how they get to their values, but that's for them to sort out, not my concern right now. Right, so we are ready to go to a certain extent. I need to start my APU, gentlemen. Good morning, Hakan.
Good morning.
See you leopard crawled in here just now. Right. I don't want to make the same mistake every time with the SAM story. So I'll start my APU and then we can go to the next phase.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Ah, you see. Now press the beacon key just a few seconds too early. You'll get it right one day. Tommy, there is an individual figure issue. In other words, it does not detect the amount of passengers or the weight of the passengers correctly. It doesn't detect the cargo correctly. The baggage, it does. It detects it correctly, and also the fuel. But if you actually do the mathematics, what I figured out this morning, I was sitting here with a calculator. What they do is, if you take the, beg your pardon, hold on. If you take the sum total of the weight that they allocate to the passengers, and you make yourself a little sum on paper here, and you start writing it down, you see that they overload the passenger weights, but they underload the cargo weights. All right. So if you bring the excess value of the weights from the passengers to the cargo side, it's a perfect match. Okay, which means exactly what I said. If you look at the sum total of all the weights, it balances back to SimBrief now and back to the Zibo, and it's 100% correct. But if you are now going to nitpick and split hairs about the individual numbers, that's something SAM is still not doing correctly. Yes, it is public. You can run it either from inside of your X-Plane here, or you can run it from the DOS prompt in your resources plugin SAM folder. So if you recall, I don't want to reset it now, but in this page over here, it's got individual numbers. That is where the 2 are matching and 2 are not matching. So just with a simple calculation, I figured out that they are putting too much weight into the passengers, and you know, obviously robbing Peter to pay Paul kind of a thing. So all I did was I left it. I did not manipulate it, because when you add everything up and you get to the understanding of what's happening, you see the sum total value is exactly the same. So it's working at this time. I'm going to say at this time specifically because we know that they've changed it quite a few times in the last week. So at this time it works. Right, so I'm ready to go, and I've learned my lesson again with that beacon light, so yeah, I won't do that again. Who else, who of you are ready to go and who's not ready, and what do we do with flight planning and things like that? Are you guys okay?
I'm starting my planning in my FMC now.
Okay. Someone else mentioned something there?
I've pushed back and I'm ready to taxi.
All right, Uncle John. Let me just see everything that tripped is back on. Yeah, we should be fine. There you go. There's Uncle John and Kevin. They're all right. There's Reggie. Okay, so once you guys move out of the way, I'll also start my pushback.
Good morning, chaps.
Good morning. Good morning.
Guys, morning to all.
Hello, Andy.
Morning.
Andy,
Yeah, sir.
you say you like the Zibo mod.
Oh, yeah.
I read your comment on the forum last night.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just asking. Before start procedure.
Before start procedure. Before start procedure complete.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Uncle John.
Ready for before start checklist.
Uncle John, please tell me when you start the taxi, then I don't have to look through my address the whole time.
Echo, I'm lining up, bud.
What do you mean you're lining up? So who's behind me? Oh, that's Tix 4. Oh my goodness, you were 47. That's correct. That's Kevin. Sorry. Kevin, tell me when you're ready.
I'll be out of your way in 2 ticks, Nico.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not in a rush. I'm just, I got a crink in my neck looking, behind me the whole time. So I changed my view. I'm watching the outside now. It's better.
Yeah, I was talking away and I hadn't got a push to talk key binded on this new keyboard. I'm taxiing now, Nico.
No problem. Good morning, Kakako and Entertainment Central as well. Good morning. Good morning, Krister. And Sasha. And Eugene. Good morning. There he goes.
Start in postback, and you may start engines.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
By the way, gentlemen, I did send Zibo a PM last night and this morning about that ILS issue that we had last night, I had last night, so I'm waiting on his feedback.
Get ready for the clock.
25 and 2.
Toga.
Thank you, John.
Enjoy, Uncle
Starter
John.
cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Steve, yeah. I have both the freeware versions and
25 and 2.
also the previous payware version. Also, I mean, apart from the fact that I got it for free, you know, I literally, you know, love it. It's the latest and the greatest. Why not? You know, I mean, I said to Mac last night as well, just buy it. But I think he's held back on it. I'm happy with it. I'm not changing. The fact that these guys are still busy with development, you know, means a lot to me. So we'll fly it many more years. I'm pretty sure of that.
Starter cutout.
Right, so engine started. I don't know why that turn went so wide though. That's weird. Ah, Christer, that's nice. Good memories. Right, so for those of you that have not seen it yet, this is a new edition. This
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set.
Sorry, they started speaking over me there. Alright, so the green bug, that's the D2. That's your D-rated takeoff thrust. That's what it's going to use for the takeoff. The amber line is new. That is your maximum continuous thrust in case of an engine failure. Alright, so that's what that is. I said last night a few times and Zibo had to correct me. It's not full thrust. That is called maximum continuous thrust if you lose an engine. Alright, that is full thrust over there. But this is a setting that you now have in the EFB that you can just go and switch on in your display area to actually have that. I think it's kind of neat. Right, I'm about to start taxi, gentlemen.
Can you get a sec, Kev? Can you stream?
Just took off, Nico.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. It will be 3 minutes by the time I get there. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, good morning, good morning.
Kev, can you stream
Taxi
when you get a
lights
sec? Thank you.
Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Sorry, Christer, I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Before
It is a
takeoff
very useful
procedure
feature, but
complete.
not sure what the rest of the comment means.
Ready for before takeoff checklist.
actual fact, you know what? Set up the VOR in flight, that's fine. Right, so everything seems fine. Flaps. Alright. Lining up and going. Enjoy, Alex. Good luck with that one.
Approaching 1-4.
Okay, got it. Got it. Understand. Twister.
On runway 14.
Stabilized.
Go, go.
Takeoff thrust set.
I'm actually watching you going down that runway.
Excellent.
Leading knots. Throttle full.
Reggie, if you've got some damages you need repairing, you just send the fax to the office and they'll send you a proof of payment for whatever you need paid, okay? Don't worry about it.
Thank you. I'm going to put a little note on departure for the guy. Don't know who it is.
Acceleration altitude.
It's Peter, is it? Peter, yeah. Which arrival are you taking? Runway?
01.
Thank you.
Approaching transition. Flaps 1 set. Transition altitude.
You're taking full transition for that one.
We're taking the VOR as the transition, which is escape. Right, for those of you that are not familiar with the approach into Skiathos, okay, first of all, this is the St. Martin of the Greek islands, so it's got a very similar approach over the beach. The guys also stand there, the guys involved, to get the blast from the engines. And then what happens is you actually have an NDP approach. Alright, but it only goes that far and then it drops you. Then you've got to fly this thing manually and visually. So let me get the chart up there, quickly show you guys. So we're going to come up from the south. We're going to get to that VOR. Now I see in my FMC it basically uses that as a flyover, and then that waypoint is considered then a bypass waypoint. So it will make a turn somewhere there, come back, and then start turning back up until that. From there on, you see there, it's got those arrows. There's no guidance. It's visual. You've got to literally fly by hand. And as you can see, the runway is offset, so it's not a straight in anyway. And this is, for pilots with a little bit more skill, and obviously people who want a bit of a challenge. And sometimes we make it, sometimes we don't make it, but we'll do our very best to show you that we can make it. Very interesting approach. There's no Ian. You've got literally, you can't press the approach button. You can do nothing up to that point unless you make yourself other waypoints and create yourself a glide path down there. You're on your own. So just, if you fly it, be careful. One, 3, 4. And we'll just make that active. Get some form of guidance. Right, we are going to tune the final approach course, because then we'll have some form of visual guidance, but not more than that. Exactly what I said, Christopher. And you can do that obviously if you fly it strictly according to the charts. That's the way I described it. I don't think it's going crazy, Tony, but it is definitely working. Now, again, I can't really talk from what's happening behind the scenes and in the development room, but please understand this trim story is a work in progress. There are certain design values that Zibo is trying to achieve here. Right, so it's obviously taking more than one fix to get there, but the actual design values need to be met. So he'll get it right eventually, you know that, but it might take a wee more time than we bargained on. We were just talking about it, and there Zibo is just posted in the dev room. Yeah, he says he's found a few more bugs and he will fix as soon as possible. And that includes the trim. So there you have it, from Zibo straight, direct.
Ah, bless him.
Yeah. He says he'll fix it as soon as possible. What a guy. Andy, let me know when you've done it, then I can check for you and we can work through it, see how that we fix that thing.
Okay, I will. I'll let. Okay.
No problem. Tommy, it's been a while since I've worked in a team that works as well as the Zibo team. From Zibo at the top, straight through, all the pilots, all the guys. It's amazing to work with everybody because everybody always tries their best. They always put their best foot forward. You don't have bickering, you don't have silly comments, you don't have nonsense. It's such a pleasure to just talk with each other like adults, get an adult response, and the work just gets done. There's no questions, if this, then that, ifs, ands, and buts. It just works, you know, I love it. Thank you, Tristan.
It's a family atmosphere.
Oh, it's amazing. It's really nice. Uncle John, I know we use that term, and I presume some of you have got great families. I don't have a great family, so for me, when you say something like that, I always refer to this group of guys, because this to me is what family should be. But in the real world, sometimes I struggle with my family. I've got more problems with them. Sorry, Peter.
same here.
Yeah, I've got more problems with my real family than I've got here. There's no problems here. That's the whole point. It's such a pleasure to just come here and escape everything.
So what have I done to you?
No, it's not you. I'm not talking about the whole family. I'm talking about certain members of the family. You know? I don't know.
Dad, can I borrow the car?
I saw an interesting video on Facebook. All right. Now, I presume there are some French people here, and you can tell me how true and accurate it is or not. But I think it was Citroën. They make little cars for the kids. Now, you don't need a license. It's an 8 horsepower little car, electric vehicle, EV. And the kids use that to go to school and back now. It was such a fascinating video. I mean, the young girl that was driving, it's 15 years old. I can tell you one thing, that you mentioned that car, you know. My son will need a car next year. Okay, that's when he's due to get his license and everything done. And, you know, it's going to take some planning. Somebody wanted to say something there. Anyway, I'm 150 nautical miles from top of descent. It's a short flight. It's not a biggie.
Yeah, I've got 73.
And I got 50.
I'm just off the ground. I'm going to sit.
Enjoy.
It's 15 miles from top flight.
Okay, well, at least you're getting there. LGSK. I'm dyslexic again. SK. 1014. Yeah, could be, Krister. Hello, Giovanni. Yeah, drive safe, man. Drive safe. Thank you for popping in as you're doing your job there. Eugene, I have not. I've not played with those settings at all, ever. Amazing, Tony. Me and Flying Scotsman here also, we love all these crazy weathers and things and so on. And the Zibo handles them quite well. There goes an aircraft. Bye bye. In fact, I'm gonna do a full flap ending up 40. Yeah, I think it's a backup, but also many years ago, a pilot was telling me this, and this is just something I heard, obviously. Spread it as gospel. But in the beginning, when the NGs came out, a lot of the old school pilots didn't trust the FMC. So Boeing had to give them a way of, appeasing their OCD, and it gave them a certain feeling to be able to set things, instead of relying on the computer. So maybe that's true, maybe it's not. I don't know, but I don't use it. This is interesting. Let me show you. So your localizer, that's the locator, sorry. No, that's the, that's the NDB. Sorry, I misread it. That's the NDB, so that you can tune into it. So we're going to tune into it. Then we've got the final approach course of 008, but that's what I picked up, what I wanted to show you. The actual runway heading is 015, which is that offset that I was telling you about. So let's go set this thing up quickly. We've got that running for us as well.
I'm on oxygen.
Oh, forget your packs.
I've got an auto fail on one of the bleeds.
Oh goodness.
Try resetting it.
Yeah, just reset it, Reg.
Right, so now let's do this. Let's go with that one there. We'll put this one to ADF. Right, so the blue is going to be the NDB, which is pointing to the actual NDB at the runway. Not sure if it's offset. Oh yeah, it's just slightly to the left, very slightly to the left of the runway. And then we've got that one for the VOR on the green side. Okay. Good morning, Scotsman. I just used your name in vain 2 minutes before you came in here. We were talking about the nasty weather approaches and things. Right, so gentlemen, just for your information, I'm going to use flaps 40 and I'm going to use auto brake 3 just to make sure we stop in time before the runway runs out.
Good plan.
Descending.
Okay.
Set in the photos, share it for you, just if you can see anything.
Neil, glad you woke up, man.
If you can have a look at my top panel, Nico or Kevin, overhead, just see if you
Can
see
you not-
anything obvious.
Can you not just go into reset all failures?
It won't let me.
And in the
What do you mean?
EFB,
Won't let you.
in the EFB,
In the EFB, I've not been to the EFB, I've been to the main...
yeah, no, well, if this is a Zibo failure, explain won't fix it. So go to your failures in the EFB and fix them there. Click home. Go to your settings site on the right. Failures. No, back and then failures.
Okay.
Well, just click on which one would it be now? Engines, hydraulics. Go to systems. Yeah, or click on that as well. Click fix all failures. Sorry, go back one. Click on the right hand one. Fix all failures.
Yeah, it's not highlighted.
No, just click it.
Ready for descent procedure.
Oh, don't worry, I'll just complete the flight like this and we'll just offload the passengers at the end.
Just let's have a look at
Sadly.
your pressure panel again there, Reggie. Yeah, you seem to be okay.
Reggie, you've got two doors open. You've got two doors open, that's why.
Ah, right. So they were open to start. I don't open them normally. So.
Yeah. Something opened them. Could be Sam, could be something else. But anyway, they're open. You've got two doors open. That's your problem. Try close them. Oh, those cargo doors are open. There you go.
Sorry, folks, your luggage got left behind.
Well, I've just updated. I don't know if Sam was in that. Might be something to do with it.
It's Sam, yeah. Sam will do that.
Are they still alive?
Yeah, I think the passengers are alive, but there might be some baggage in the Mediterranean now.
Yeah, probably.
We're not tracking you with ADS-B, we're tracking bags of water.
We'll go back and get it. It's raining suitcases. Okay, I've got to get back and concentrate. Yeah, just,
Michele, that is something on your side, mate. It's not the way in the Zibo. I don't know what's blocking it on your side. When's the last time that you updated C++? Because if you don't update C++ every, I would say, 3 to 4 months, you're going to get behind there. So maybe just update your C++. There's Athens.
morning all. You're going the wrong way.
Why? Hallo Wim. Is jy nou weer dwars van die regering vandag?
Okay.
Ja, ek vra jou, dit is 'n vraag. I'm curious, why are you going the other way when we're all going this way?
I couldn't sleep tonight.
Okay.
I did a flight of a couple of hours.
Okay. So I'm sorry to hear you couldn't sleep, but at least you got some flights in.
Approach top of descent.
Now the power issue is solved, with the update of the base plugin.
Yes, we've been working on it for a few days now, and I reported back like 2-3 days ago it's working. But the big fix for me this morning, and I hope they keep it now, is when you do the loading is now correct as well. The individual values that they load is wrong, but the sum total is correct, and therefore the end result is correct. So we're going to leave it at that. I'll talk to them. If they can fix it, they can. Otherwise, they must just leave it, not mess with it again.
Yeah, I saw in the XML file that some references are not filled in.
Yeah, so I think it's working today. I believe it is. I showed on the stream. You can view back later. It's definitely working now, apart from the niggly things. But if they just leave it, it's okay. There's no point in them breaking it again. That's my only concern. They must really just not break it again. Scotsman, did it sound like that?
I'm going to grab a coffee, guys, before that landing.
No problem. My coffee's almost done here. I was lucky enough to keep on before takeoff. You guys crack me up.
Until the seatbelt sign has been switched off.
Folks from the flight deck, we've started our descent, should have you in the ground in about 15 minutes. Want to thank you so much for your company and business, and hope to see you again with us sometime very soon.
Thank you, kind sir.
Flight level 100. Landing light switches on.
That's our runway over there. That's the airport. That's where we need to land now.
Or crash.
Hope for the best. Okay, Scotsman, talk later. Take it, Tony. We're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm going to go down, once we hit the deceleration point, I'm going to go down to flaps 5 at least, with 117 knots, no more than that. You can see the runway center line there in the white. There's Uncle John going. Good luck, Uncle John. Then we'll check the other little aids we've set up. You have to come hard left, so you're on the right hand side. There you go. Right, I'm just keeping the speed brake out because I'm putting it back now, but I wanted it to just assist with the descent there, which it did, so that's good enough. There you go, beautiful Uncle John.
Nice lining up.
Uh-oh. Uncle John, I think you blew a few people away there. You told them not to stand so close to that fence, but good landing, you made it. Excellent, well done.
Well done. Wow.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Yeah, you made it. First one home. Robert, don't know if you heard me say that earlier, but Zibo says he's found more issues with the code and also he'll fix it as soon as possible. So the trim is also mentioned in the notes that he sent me, or put in the dev room actually.
Flaps 5 set.
No, I'm not aiming for the VOR. I'm done with the VOR. So the next step is now going to be to follow the magenta line. The magenta line is going to be on the right hand side of where we need to be. So we're going to have to keep that center line into the view and also the blue little marker for the NDP. Because somewhere in the middle between them we should have a runway in front of us. Oh yeah, there's that as well, the sailboat, yeah. See Tommy, because the runway has a heading of 015, that's why I have it dialed into the heading select side already. But the approach course is 008, alright? So you can see here on the ND, there's your runway center line, the white line, and then look how skew you have to come in. They're obviously doing it because of that hill over there, you know, not to fly into the side of the mountain, little hill there. So it's a bit of a twister there at the end. Main thing is you need to keep your eyes open. This is a visual approach. You can't do it any other way. There's no guidance unless you make yourself some waypoints.
Radio altimeter.
1,000 to go.
So at this point in time, Ian is still available. We can use Ian, but once we get to that waypoint, it's going to die. One of these waypoints might actually even be that one, because that's like going to finals. But we'll see now.
Be aware, gents, that is very uphill.
Oh, yeah.
Coming to land.
Oh yes, oh yes. Mate, you did a great job, Uncle John.
Well, it woke the passengers up.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to mention it really on air, but I believe there's one or two ladies that lost a bikini top as well. They might ask you to come help them search for it.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Approaching decision height.
Right, these are decision heights, so I'm going to disconnect autopilot. I'll just fly it from here.
Thousand to go.
Well done, Kevin. Kevin's home as well. He's landed.
1,000.
Hold on, Kev.
Terrain.
Flaps
Terrain.
15 set.
Terrain.
Approaching 0-1.
Flaps 40 set. Ready for landing checklist.
Approaching 0-1.
Kevin, can you wait there for me because I'm about to land?
500. Clear to land
500.
runway 01.
Yeah, I'm holding still there, Nico.
400. 300.
Yep.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
1,000 to
10.
level off.
4,000 feet remaining.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlocked. Auto brake release.
Nice one, boss.
Thank you, thank you. Woohoo! Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate the assistance
yeah.
there.
60 knots. Yeah. Great landing. You are professional.
But I'm going to turn out of your way, then you can go. Thank you, guys.
100 remaining.
There you go. Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Nico.
Ooh la la, that was impressive. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Thanks, Krister, as well.
After landing procedure complete.
Yeah, this is a fun little approach to test your skill a little bit, eh?
Flaps up and set.
On runway 19.
See you later, Krister.
Steve Mayer donated £17.99 through SuperChat. Something towards the community.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Steve. Andy.
Yeah.
Go set it up, try it. Just try it. Just try it. I'm encouraging you to just try it.
I do.
Good. Kevin.
Moving.
Shame. Now, we don't want starving children and CPS on us, so please go feed them. Right, who's next?
Peter.
Good. Right, I'm going to set up, switch off, and then we'll watch you come in. After landing procedure. Welcome, Tommy.
After landing
You're
procedure.
going to stay online, aren't you, Nico, while he comes in?
Yes, yeah, for sure.
After landing procedure complete.
Look at that incline. How far are you out, Peter? You can't be that far out.
It looks like he's just turning in.
Yeah. We'll see him shortly.
Just approaching the turn to the downwind leg.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Those people are waiting eagerly as well. Oh, you said?
Yeah, fine. I'm a little late today, so I'm starting the trip now.
No worries.
There he is, Nico.
I don't have him visually. I can see him on the map, Uncle John, but I don't have him visually yet. It's not in my field of view.
Yeah, I can just see his legs.
There's Zibo. Good morning, Zibo. Mm. 3.52.19 is available, guys. After the stream, I'll quickly go do the Google Drive and release it on the torrents, but Zibo says it's available, so let me go download it so long.
Thank you, Zibo.
Fix bugs, trim speed, full thrust, amber line on ACAS, and then obviously other bugs.
Is it on go round, Nico?
Okay. The strangest thing is I don't have him visual. I just don't see him.
Oh no, maybe he is coming in. It looks as if he was on a go round.
I can actually see him down below. I'm turning on the downwind. I can see him just approaching.
Yeah. No. Cool.
Oh, he's in the water.
I'm swimming, guys.
Oops.
My turn yet, Peter.
Have you got straight
Nice temperature.
Sorry, Peter?
Peter,
Nice temperature.
Yeah, good, good.
my
My
God,
arm
Peter,
totals
what
are
happened?
standard equipment.
Well, look, the Zibo can even swim.
You're like Captain
Hey,
Sully.
that Zibo's been known to take off out of water. Just, I mean, I might have known somebody that might have done it once.
Okay, well, I don't know why I can't see him. Let's see if we can see Reggie. I mean, I am connected. Yeah, there's Reggie. I don't see Peter.
Updated.
Okay.
Well, that's a novel way of getting onto the runway.
I wonder what the landing rate is.
Nothing is holding me back.
I'm glad you guys can see him. I can't see him. I can see all you other guys, but I can't see Peter for some reason.
I will get out of the way.
You didn't know 19 was an amphibious version, did you?
Yeah,
No.
it's a special.
It's the latest update of the Zibo, this.
It's the Poseidon Subhunter undersea version.
Oh my goodness.
I think I can use a little bit of training again. I was losing my speed out of sight.
Gotcha. I actually almost forgot my auto throttle on. I was concentrating so much on that runway. I disconnected my auto throttle just about there by the sailboat. It was very close. Now, it's going to take about 5 minutes probably for Reggie to land here. So, guys, just be patient. You don't have to
Hopefully.
stay, but yeah, you don't have to stay. But I think it will be good for us to see him come in.
Now the
So this
pressure's
is not a video. So this is not a video, Nico.
No, I did not see you at all on video. No.
Ah, lucky man, lucky me.
Hey, Reggie, check your landing weight. It might be a little lighter than you think.
Yeah.
Someone hit this.
While that's happening in the background, I'm also doing another something in the background. I'm quickly uploading all the files for distribution, so it gives me a minute to do that. Here he comes. Where are you going, Reggie?
You don't want to know my landing rate.
1,302.
2,500.
Ah.
I think I have some failures.
We'll have to send the aircraft for a proper check now.
I think maintenance might want to talk with you.
It's going to be a rebuild. I'm sorry, Mr. Zibo. I'm sorry. Destroying your plane.
Shame.
Maintenance called and said one coffee pot could be reused.
Well, at least something.
Is Reggie in yet?
No. He's turned in Cape Town.
Yeah, I just lost airspeed all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Any second now, he should be lying in.
Yeah, he's coming in now. Go, Reggie. Go, Reggie. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Very steep uphill, Reggie.
Looking good.
Yeah. There you go. Welcome. Now you just need to stop before you run into the sea on the other side.
Wow, congratulations.
Nice one, Red.
You wouldn't want to have been on board.
Blub, blub.
Go turn at the end of the runway. It's much more room to turn in there. Okay. You don't have to, but it was easier there.
Throwing that luggage out and putting those people to sleep was brilliant.
I think I have a number to call. Chief pilot.
Shame. Right, guys, torrents are fully loaded and available, so you can pull your 19 from there, and I'll just quickly upload it to Google as well.
Oh, I wonder why that was.
When are you likely to be running 19, Nico?
Well, I'm going to install it now, but I'm not sure when I'm going to fly it, Uncle John.
That was the question.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Right, thanks for that. I might do that again, actually. I was configuring early, everything early, and then all of a sudden the speed just went away. And that was still an autopilot, so I don't know why. I might do that again. It's in a short one.
Right, there you go. Google is updated, so torrents are running, Google is running. You should have all the available avenues to get 19 downloaded now. There you go. I haven't announced it anywhere except here on stream. I still have to do the announcement and stuff, but it is physically available.
Is it the version to use, Nico?
Yes, 6.19.
Okay, thank you.
Running now.
Right, well, gents.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some practice flight this afternoon.
Nico, once I'd shut the doors, the oxygen, I couldn't turn the oxygen off until I got below the right level. So I've taken a screenshot out of interest, and I'll just put it in the screenshots later, so you can have a look. But
Yeah.
it wouldn't let me turn the oxygen off for some reason.
You just got to click in the right spot. Once you click in the right spot, it will die. It's like a forward and a backward, or a front knob and a back knob. You just need to press the other one.
No, I mean, the pressure didn't go up again.
Okay.
I turned it off and I was still blacking out.
Okay.
I thought I'd let you know.
Torrents. Okay, well, that's the place to get the torrents from. All right, that is the URL, Eugene, and just pick up on the last one and run it. If you follow the announcement, you'll get all the other links for the RSS feed and all the other details as well. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Eugene, and everybody else. Guys, thank you, ladies, if there are any. Thank you for watching. This was fun. You have a good rest of your Saturday, and we'll talk again later. I don't know of any major reason why there won't be a stream later tonight, but you never know with family. So let's see what happens, and then otherwise I'll see you then. Bye for now.
Okay, thank you, Nico. Bye.
Bye now.
Fine, thanks, Nico.